How long does it take to develop
Well, if you got 7, 8-year-olds, it's going to take a long time. No matter who you got, it's going to take a while. So it depends when you get them and how much you can have. But any kid that's under 17 or 18 or even more in some cases can have a big impact on our thing. So I'd like to think so. Well, he's 28, so Donald's 22 now. Donald, I'm happy to see him finally having some type of success that he expected. Hopefully, he can translate even to more because I saw him when he was 10 years old here in Chicago, and he had great natural to play. So it's been, he made the mistake of thinking this was going to happen, and that he didn't necessarily have to put in the hard work in a sense. And that's sometimes you learn the hard way. So maybe now that he's doing well, he's maybe appreciating even more. Maybe in the long run, he could have a really solid career. It's getting there. It's been frustrating. It's probably the worst, one of the worst, if not the worst injuries I've ever had. So, you hesitate. Obviously, you come back. It's in a lot of sports. It's the #1 injury. Football, it's the #1. Baseball, you stop-start. You got to make a really quick move. Obviously, you're playing Pete Sampras, returning the serve. We're trying to return Agassiz, or returning your serve. Go after that is tough. Any of these guys. So it's an uphill battle right now. Thankfully, it's getting better. I'm not saying that's where I'm all the way back. It's a hell of a lot better than it was.
Hey, Gear.
Pray a lot.
Gear.
I've been in touch with Tanya Hardy. If there's ways I can maybe knock him out. Anytime you play Andre, it almost seems like at times he knows where I'm serving. And so, and maybe until Djokovic came along, he's the greatest returner server ever. So, if I can win some points on my serve, I still feel like I serve pretty well in this court. It's indoors. You should get up. I should be up at 65% per serve, but sometimes you go for too much, or I do, because you want to, you have to place it well. And because of things called old age, it's a little tougher to do the things that I did best, so I'm forced to be back a little more, which, I feel like I hit the ball well from the ground, but that's also what he does well. So this is not an easy situation, you know exactly what to do. So hopefully just play well and keep it competitive.
Do you attack his second ball? If you figure if he gets a break on you, you got to get it back?
Yeah, I got to take some chances, obviously. One set, it's sort of a bit of a crapshoot, so that can help me. Of course, if you get down 3-love, then you're really up against it. So if I can stay close and for a while, and then take some good couch. I'm not a huge risk taker, the way I play, but if you have to take your chance when you get it. It's hard to take it. It's not like you serve a powder puff, but if I can get a second serve, he's got a lot of kick on me. I'm not used to doing that as much as I used to. This isn't 20 or 30 years ago. So the things that I did best, unfortunately, is a little more difficult to do. So, and also, he's really sharp. So, hopefully, I'll have a couple good opportunities to do that.
Are you looking forward to doubles with Raonic at SAP? They just announced the previews.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware of it. No.
They indicated you're playing an XO doubles with Raonic against Monfils
and
Blake.
Oh, you're talking about in San Jose. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I thought you were talking about tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That would be a sweet ticket.
One set's already.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I haven't seen him up close much at all, and I was really starting to think that this guy could do something big. So it'd be nice to get out there with guys that are still out there, just top guys. See if I can hold my own.
He has the big serve. Do you think he should develop the rest of the game to back it up?
Well, he's obviously had a pretty bad injury, so he hasn't gotten even back to where he was. So we'll see. But this guy's got some major upside.
Thanks, John.